welcome back to another Gibbs adventure. We're just starting putting some nucs in the went and picked them up this morning. I wouldn't have probably bought any, but they had some extras this year, so I took advantage of it and picked up 4 of them. So here we are. So put 2 in already, and I got 2 to go. Got my dad cleaning up some old comb. It's very important when you're installing a nuc to put the frames into the bigger box in order that you pull them out of the nuc box. So I have 3 frames in the 10 frame box, then I added the 4 frames in order, and then the 3 on the other side, which gives me 10. And that way the bees stay in order and you don't mix them up. Out of the nuc box, the first frame is generally food, capped honey and pollen. The next 2 frames are usually capped brood and laying eggs, or eggs that have been laid. And then the last frame is usually a blank that they'll fill in themselves and draw the comb out. So that's why it's important to keep them in the proper order. I always recommend using smoke. It calms the bees and keeps them focused on the hive and not so much on you.
Okay. Do they use to be wax and stuff that you take off?
Oh yeah, there's a huge market for wax.
No, I mean these bees here.
Can they use it?
You take them, they...
No, they won't. They usually don't.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm always careful when I move the frames together so that there's no extra space for the bees, but at the same time I do not want to squish any bees, so I'm trying to be very careful here. Since there were still a few live bees in the box, I placed it up in front of the new hive box so that the bees could wander in themselves.
Well, pretty stoked. Got all the bees moved in. They did really good. There's the 4 empty boxes. Couple of bees buzzing around, but nothing to speak of. Unfortunately, there's some sort of kill. Out of 2 of the things, they were pretty jam-packed, but we'll see what happens. But I'm happy. They're already starting to forage, so it's pretty cool. Kind of wouldn't have done this, but it kind of worked out the way it did. So it's been a good 24 hours now that the bees are here, and they're settling nicely. I'll do a hive check on Monday probably to see exactly what they're at, but you can see them fanning there to cool down the hive. Just kind of shows you it's a bit hot. On hot days they fan. Okay. And these guys are all fanning here, trying to keep the hive cool. Move some cool air in. That's why I like to have an upper opening in the summertime. I could probably give them a bit of shade here. It's pretty hot. They're settling in and it's all good. And hopefully everything moves along here in a week. Like I say, I'll check them to make sure that they're laying eggs and there's larvae. And a week after that we should have cap brood, and then we'll see where it goes. Just so you can see, it's 30 plus degrees today and the bees are working hard. So they like heat, but if it would stay around 25 degrees we'd all be laughing. 32 is a little bit hot. Just to show you what I mean about drawn out comb, that's drawn out comb, and it saves the bees a lot of work if you have drawn out comb to use. So a nuke in my area of Ontario where I keep bees can cost you anywhere from $200 to $250 Canadian. And I probably wouldn't have done this, but the one of the suppliers that I deal with put on his Facebook page that he had some extra nukes, and so I'm addicted to keeping bees, so I ran down and bought 4 nukes off him, kind of the spur of the moment. Generally speaking, you don't find extra nukes in June. It's usually something you have to order back in January, February, March to make sure that you have bees for the coming year. So follow along and I'll show you how these bees make out. I'm going to set up a bee yard in a different place close to my house here shortly with these bees. So follow along, take care, hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe to my channel and tell me if you like this. Take care, bye now.